Walking really is one of the best exercises you can do for total fitness because unlike jogging and aerobic classes, it's less stress on your joints and you can walk about anywhere, anytime.
My routine walking here at the mall is I get here a little bit before 9 o'clock. They open the doors for us. The stores do not open until 10 o'clock, so the walkers have the use of the whole mall.
And you go to the mall to walk and be, with your friends, and it's structured and it's wonderful.
It'll be the symbol of the happy hiking girl. And when I get more people interested, I'm going to have my own newsletter. The pith helmet will be the symbol of happy hiking girls, walking through the mall, shopping through the mall. It's not silly, it's wonderful. It's something that you can do for yourself. And if you're a modern woman, this is what you want to do for yourself.
For as long as I can remember, there's been nothing I hate more than going to the mall. I don't know if it was the crowds, the sounds, or the inexplicable smells that wafted through the different sections, but I've just never been a mall goer. So of course, when I heard about mall walkers, I was instantly intrigued. Mall walkers are people who go to the mall just to walk. I guess the atmosphere of loud noises, scarce windows, and weird smells gives them a sense of familiarity as opposed to my disgust. Although Lancaster Mall in Oregon claims to be the first to officially coin the term mall walking itself has been around since the 60s.
I've been walking here at Iverson Mall for 15 years.
Been walking with the mall walkers about 5 years.
I'm 76 years old, and I've been walking in Iverson Mall for 18 years, and I love it.
People like the controlled climate, the familiarity, amenities such as toilets and water fountains, and the security that a mall provides. Even to this day, most malls have organized walking programs. I was surprised to find our local Hanes Mall, along with bigger malls in the United States, has a set of 2 hours listed online. One lists their business hours, while the second reads walking hours. As I'm sure most of you know, the golden era of mall going has declined.
Northeast Mall presents Holiday 95. Over 1.2 million square feet of pure shopping pleasure awaits you. Shop like you mean it.
Between 2010 and 2013, holiday shopping at malls dropped by 50%. Dead malls, or malls with lower traffic levels, are becoming more and more common. This is going to directly contradict what I said earlier about my dislike of malls, but I've been a part of the dead mall community for a couple of years now. Dead Mall Walking is one of the main YouTube channels which follows an explorer walking through desolate and nearly abandoned malls across America. I find these walking tours fascinating, and since the thought of taking an hour-long walk across a busy mall like Hanes made me want to cry from sensory overload, I decided to drive out to the nearest dead mall in the area. Signal Hill Mall was built in 1972, and since then has had no major renovations to its original aesthetics. Upon my walk, I realized how rare it was to see a mall from the 70s in its original architectural style. I noticed the brutalist elements of the archways and fountains, along with the modernism of the skylights and plant potters. I'm surprised the mall is allowed to operate, as the ceiling had many holes, water leaks, and moldy sections. This mall is the definition of frozen in time. I noticed an anti-smoking pamphlet taped to a dying tree that dated back to 2001, the year I was born. Something you don't notice when walking through normal malls is the amount of reflections and mirrors built into the design of the hallways. But for some reason, I was hyper aware of every reflection as I was moving through this space.
People who live alone like I do, we formed an extended family with our friends here. After walking, we all go into the food plaza where we have coffee together. I wouldn't want to miss it, so I got to be there.
I would feel lost without this group to walk with.
Most mall walkers cite their sense of community as the best part of mall walking culture. And unfortunately, with the decline of shopping malls, that culture is dying. Although many people find dead malls to be unsettling, my walk gave me a new appreciation for the space. Walking through dead malls is almost like an ode to those who once enjoyed moving through the space at a time when the ceilings weren't collapsing, the plants were being watered regularly, and Radio Shack was still a business. In a way, documenting these malls on their last legs is memorializing what once was a space filled with community and joy. You probably won't find me joining any mall walking groups anytime soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if documenting dead mall walks becomes a new hobby for me.